What up, y'all? This is Brandon from K-Series Parts. I got the homie here, Corey Savage, with his Magic Spool Bus. How you been, brother?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I appreciate it.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
A little bit cold today.
Yeah. 32 degrees right now, blowing in my face.
Right. But you know, that's boost weather for this morning.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So with that, there's some more to it other than boost. Let's dive into it and tell me about it.
So this is a 2015 Ford Focus. Basically just a full bolt-on car, man. We haven't done much other than tune the hell out of it and just rip it. It's the Magic Spool Bus for a reason. It makes 24 pounds of boost up front on a tiny K03. I mean, it's a baby stock turbo, but then what's in the trunk makes it magical. So, so we're looking at like 100 shot on this car right now. Okay. So we're making right around 400. So 400 the front wheels, about 500 on the torque. Nice. So it loves to eat up tires on the front end. I can tell you that.
So with that being said, you're running nitrous.
Yeah, 100%.
How many people run nitrous on 4-cylinder setup? What made you get into that?
Dude, I was watching. So when I first got into this car, I was looking at something just completely different. You know, I come from a Honda Civic, so I come from a '91 EG hatch, built block, sleeved, full CP pistons. You know, Eagle Force rods, the whole gig. We had a GT 4088 on it. Made 375 horsepower. We loved it. Like, it was one of those things, and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I want something a little more new, something I can still listen to the radio in. So I got out of the Honda game, even though, you know, I love Honda still. I'm still all about them. I wanted to make something that was like the inferior, you know, like people were like, oh, we beat STs all the time. I love shitting on STs, you know, and I'm like, all right. So I came up with this idea. I followed a buddy, you know, he was the master at it. He was beating people left and right with a stock turbo, and I was like, do you know what? I want to do that. I was like, I want to do that. I was like, I want to be able to go out to the meets and be like, it's just a stock turbo ST.
Right.
Nothing to it. FBO. Nothing needed, you know what I mean? Like, just an E30 tune, you know, just tuned by Edge Autosports, you know, nothing, you know. Every time we go out there, and right now we're surprising Subarus, we're surprising Mercedes, you know, we're surprising 5.0s. You get off the line with them and they're like, oh man, whoa, and you just keep pulling away, and they come back to it the next time and they're like, dude, what do you got in that? You know, bigger turbo, you know, you cammed and everything. I'm like, no, factory pistons. You know what I mean? Yeah. Those are factory pistons. Those are cast pistons in this car. So it's like, we spray 100 shot and spray and pray. That's the name of the game. We play COD out here, boy. So we're just spraying and praying, you know, hoping that it stays together. And my future plans are basically, we're looking at a fully built motor. You know, we're gonna go 3071 and we're gonna spray. We're gonna probably do a 200 shot. Oh wow. Yeah, we're gonna see how far she'll go, you know? Why be in a platform if you're not gonna expand the platform? No. Why waste your time and just do the BOV and the mud flaps and the wing risers? Why not try something different? And that's where we're at. Right. Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying is, like, there's no reason why to sit back and just be like, oh, I'm cool with that. Yeah. I'm good with that. Yeah. That's not how we roll.
So there's still most certainly more plans for this.
100%. Yeah, this, unfortunately, is going to be a baby of mine for a minute.
Good to hear, man. I mean, I look forward to seeing more of it.
I mean, we're looking at, you know, future builds and doing other things, but realistically right now, you know, I garage it. I drive a GTI MK7 every day. You know, I don't want to mod it because I have this. You know, This is way too much fun. It's rugged, it's rough. You know, you get in it, you bounce around, and you're like, wow. You're like, I feel like I'm in a quick car, but I'm not.
Right. It's really fast, but it's not fast.
You know, that's the one thing. You know, we ran a with these specific tires, the Riken Raptors. We ran a 13.5 with just spraying in third gear. So, I mean, slow, but it's not that bad.
No, of course not. I mean, it's front-wheel drive too, so
yeah, you just get
you're spinning majority of the way.
all the way through first and second gear. It's awful. You just hear it just the whole time. So it's one of those things where, you know, if we put slicks on it, we'd be down in the 12s for sure, but we just don't. I'm a bakery, man. Bring on the rolls.
I like that, man. Hell yeah. No, I mean, like, me being a Subaru kid and everything, like, I like doing digs. I hate doing rolls.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, that's just so much stress. Plus, I gotta get all 4 new tires. And
Yep.
case.
Yep.
So I like doing digs. Digs, it's just maybe 1-2 hits, call it good.
Yep.
Where rolls, you're just, all right, who's up next?
Yeah, who's up? You're literally, yeah. You're
and-
catching lanes with everybody, and that's I think that's the difference of the platform. Is you know, I've watched multiple Subarus just wax big old V8 boys, and you're just like, how? You know? And you're like, all-wheel drive system, that anti-lag system that they set up in those cars is nasty.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they get on boost and see you later. You know, especially off the gate, but I catch you on a roll.
Hey man, I mean, maybe this season you might catch me. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm out there.
Yeah,
You know?
and especially like because we technically both know a lot of the same people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Both JPs from Edge and from.
Oh, I was gonna say from Edge, JP from Edge. You got Alan Jackson, who tunes this vehicle.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing team over there. Altitude Auto Works. JP Zuno, man, dude, there's so much high respect for that guy. Like, yeah,
humble man.
Yeah, dude.
Always honest, and he's always like the nice thing about it is like I'm sure me and you can both agree since he used to work in the restaurant business too, and we technically both did because I used to work at a rrestaurant with my grandmother's. And you were telling me that.
Yeah, man.
He's a humble dude, and he's just. He treats you like family, man. And that's the nice thing about JP.
That was really cool. That's the big thing about me is he was literally the first person who I contacted about the car. You know, like I got into the scene and I got into the platform, and you know, he was like, I looked at intercoolers immediately because I heard about the heat, and I was like, let's get an intercooler on it, and his intercooler just was it. You know what I mean? And we have the big old fat black one, you know, on there right now, and it's like. Charge temp's 10 over. We have a new Savagery My Custom intake is on this vehicle. It's a Savagery Performance intake. It's a stubby intake. It sits on the back of the vehicle. You know, it does cause a little bit of intake heat. That's a little bit of extra, but you know, honestly, with the bigger intercooler, you don't have much problems with it at all. It stays 10 over ambient the whole entire time during pulls. 24 pounds of boost. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. You know, I say 24 like it's a lot, but you know what I mean? Like, for that tiny little turbo, you know, that's a lot of boost, and we just we try to send it as much as possible. You know, we get Cindy over here. This is Colorado, baby. That's what we do. You know, like.
Well, shoot, man. I guess my next question here is, what was the best thing, mod for mod, that you've done on this car, or something that you did on this car that just is a stuck memory?
Stuck memory?
Yeah.
It's 100% the nitrous.
The nitrous?
Yeah. We got the bottle in, and I contemplated for about a week and a half whether or not we were going to actually put it in the car. I got nervous. We got real scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I really, really, really don't want to blow it up right now.
Right.
But we put it in the car. We ran a test shot of like a small 25, 35 shot, and you know, we lost our minds. We hit the button, and I was like, "Wow, that was it? Really?" I was like, "That's unimpressive." I was like, "Well, let's go up."
Yeah.
So we go to a 50 shot, and we tag the button, and we feel it. And we're like, ooh. And when I say me, I mean my roommate, Nick Caffert. We built his car. We've been building this one. So we hit the button at 50. We felt it. That's nice. That's nice. So one night I was sitting in my bedroom, and we were about to, me and my ex-girlfriend were about to go out for the night, and I was like, let's get crazy. I was like, I want to spin the tires. I was like, I want to spin the tires. Okay. I want to spin the tires at like 40. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Hop in there, regen it to 100, hop out on the streets. We were going to a meet. Literally the first time I've ever hit it. We're right next to a Subi. He's pulling up. We're pulling up. We know we're going to the meet together. So we kind of like playing on the streets, and I'm like, well, let's see what we got. We take off. We're about 40, 45, 50, and I nuke it. I nuke the throttle, just and he does the same, and we're like, and I hit the nitrous, and it goes, I was like, oh my God. Tires were smoking. Yeah. He rolls down his window, and his eyes are all big. He's like, I've never seen an ST do that before. I was like, I've never seen my ST do that before.
That's nice.
So it was one of those things, man, where the nitrous is, boy, that's what makes this the Magic Spool Bus.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes the spoolie sounds. It has all that glamour and all that gets. But dude, the side exit and the nitrous, man, you're blasting down I-25. I ain't saying it like that, but you're flying down I-25 and you shift and you hit that flame, dude. Whew. And you can see it out your rear, and you see that flame shoot up, and you're like, I did it, Mom. I did it.
All I can think about right now is like, because Magic Spool Bus, with the episode like the Magic Spool Bus, you know how they have that intro song?
Yeah, that's literally, yeah.
I feel like you should like add that in right when
I wish. I've always thought, I was like, man, if I could get like, a GoPro in there and get that intro onto like a mix on my phone and send it over Bluetooth and play that as I whooped people, I think that'd be a pretty good thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We need to do that. Yeah, because it's, that's the whole play. I put the sticker on, and I knew what I was doing with the car.
Yeah.
I put the sticker on, and I was like, I'm gonna run nitrous. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna do it, and we did it. You know what I mean? And we're doing it still. Like the car sits at right now 58,000 miles. We put nitrous on at 32.
That's healthy.
It's been all I've seen is just nitrous plugs. You got to think, like, whenever you're running nitrous, you're gonna run into plug problems. So we pop those plugs out every 3,000 miles. We change them out, whether they're dirty, whether they're clean. You know what I mean? So it's like we try to maintain and keep it healthy.
Yeah, no, of course. Good maintenance.
It's the only way, yeah. That's the only way to keep it doing it. And with running nitrous, with putting so much boost and so much pressure and all that fun stuff, we change the oil every 3,000 miles. You know what I mean? Like, it's Amsoil every 3,000, new filter 3,000. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's maintenance on these things is life, man.
Yep.
Like, it's $50, $60, $70 here, But I mean, don't you love ripping on it?
Right.
Like, if you love ripping on it, man, take care of it.
Yeah.
And she's gonna keep ripping right with you, So I've been banging gears in with a stock clutch. On a 100 shot. You know what I mean? We're looking at, damn near 480 pounds of torque.
Yeah.
On a stock clutch. And she still pulls right out of gear. She no issues. Dude. It's like I said. It's a baby when it wants to be, and she's a ripper when she wants to be. Like that's the whole gig. Like, we really try to have that whole aspect of it being the eco car.
Right.
Like, I can still get 32 miles to the gallon in this thing. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, we throw E30 in it, of course it drops down.
Yeah.
But and we want to go all the way.
Yeah.
We want to build the platform, and we want to do all the fun things that we possibly can with the platform, and just try to, I don't even know the word, just like make it better. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm building intakes. That's why we're starting to do the things that people aren't willing to do. Right. You know, like that's, you know, how do you think they came up with dropping a 108 millimeter turbo on a Supra? You know, some guy was like, we should probably do that. Yeah. And another guy was like, no, you're gonna blow up. The other guy was like, no way, dude, I wouldn't do that to my Supra. That guy was like, I'm gonna put it on there. He put it on there and he runs 8s. He's like, what now? Yeah. You know what I mean? Now everybody falls behind it. You know, and that's what all we're trying to do. So we're just trying to expand the mind, because everybody's like, oh, dude, you can't do that to these cars. You can't do that to these cars. Well, we're doing it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We're doing it. You know, there's other guys that are out there that are starting to follow suit. And, you know, don't get me wrong, like, hopefully people see this and they're like, dude, we should really get out there and just try. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's, you know, a expensive car to blow up, but I mean, still, you know, like, it's one of those things, like, it's, you know, it's a $30,000 economy car. You know, you can blow it up and have fun with it. Yeah. You know, like, it's the Honda Civic of the new age. I hate to say it like that, but I mean, yeah, it is. No, it's rice. You know, I love it. Like, I eat a fat bowl of rice every time I get in this car. You know, it's got a 3-inch side exit. You know, like, who does that besides the hood dump guys? I just couldn't hood dump it. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things where it's like, I try to take all of my experience from the Honda realm of like, just like, do it, and just doing it. You know, that's what we do. Like, the bumper's held on by 2 bolts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? There's some 100 mile per hour tape somewhere in there. You know, like, she works. You know, right. She goes. Yeah. So I just say, like, you know, if you have the heart and have the passion, get out there and get it, man. Yeah, that's what we do. Like, that's my favorite part about this car, actually, is the passion. Is the passion that it gives me to, like, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but when I piss people off by doing me, I feel like I'm doing a good thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? like if somebody gets mad because I beat a Subaru, or I beat their, you know, high horsepower V8, you know, oh, I'm driving a Mustang. Cool. Like I, you know, like, let's run them. I'm not scared to line them up. You know, I'm definitely not gonna not post the L. You know, I love taking L's. Like, it's about the race. It's not as, that's what we're having fun, man. That's what I feel that I get the most out of this car. Is not only the nitrous is fun and it's loud and it's obnoxious and people hate it and they get upset when they see it. It's the fact that I'm just passionate. I'm passionate about the whole entire gig. I'm passionate about each person that messaged me on Facebook. I'm passionate about it all. Like, I get messages at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, oh, dude, my ignition corrections are doing this, or my you know, somebody will send me an exhaust clip of their car, you know, sputtering out or something like that, and I'm willing to answer those questions. Half of this community isn't willing to even answer those questions because, one, they either don't know, or they haven't experienced it, you know, or they're just not willing to give the time back to the community. You know, that's what I have a problem with. It's like, I'm not that guy. I'm that guy that's out at meets like, yeah, dude, this is what we're doing. This is what we plan to do, you know. And then kids are like, oh man, you know, oh dude, this car's fucking wicked. Yeah. This car's wicked. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, it's just an ST, you know, and that's cool to me, you know. Yeah, it's a turtle, you know, but it's my fun turtle. You know what I mean? It's my fun car. Yeah. So yeah, right now we're in the works of trying to, you know, build other cars, but still, this thing is just dumb fun.
I'm glad. That's what it comes down to, is enjoying what you have.
Yeah. I mean, even if you had like a Volvo, you know what I mean?
Actually.
He's like, hey now. Wait, yeah, you know what I mean? I used to rock a 95 Honda Civic, automatic. Yeah. With a big old can on it. You imagine how slow it was, dude. Yeah. I could barely hit 100 in that car. Yeah. Did I love it? No. But did I drive it? Yeah, of course I did. And I treated it like this. You know what I mean? Because it was my car. Right. Yeah, no, of course. You know what I mean? Like, I come from that realm of, you know, my mom bought me a jalopy Caprice when I was 16 years old.
Well, you got your first car. I had to go save money up, and then I bought the wrong car, said my dad. I picked up an E30. He's like, why didn't you get a Subaru? Oh. I made you work on them all your life, and this is what you get, an E30? I'm like, that car, Dad.
But drift car.
Right.
Drifter.
He's like, you're not gonna drive this in Colorado. And I'm like, actually, it was more the Asian accent. Why you buy the E30?
Oh.
Yeah, so, he was a stern Asian father like that. So yeah.
Dude, dude, I'm adopted, so it was one of those things where I didn't have that. I don't have that background where somebody's like over my shoulder. I went out and just was like, let's buy a Focus. You know what I mean? Like, I walked by several Mustangs on the way into there. I walked by several RSs on the way in there. Let's buy the front wheel drive one. Why not? And you know, I don't regret my purchase, I'll tell you that.
I'm glad.
Not at all, man. Not at all. Not 1 minute. There hasn't. Putting a motor in is kind of regretful, but there.
I do know that. Yeah.
Like, as much as it was fun, like, you know, I'm glad that part of my life is over. So, no, it's just that, man. Just I'm out here trying to have fun. You know what I mean? That's what we should all be doing. You know, like whether we're slinging parts, whether we're just out there racing and we go to McDonald's to work, or we work on cars in real life, or you know, however it comes down. You know, if you're out there having fun, you're out there having fun. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to my car but just having fun. So, yeah, that's what I have to say about the scene, and that's what makes this car magical to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for stopping
Hell
in,
yeah,
man.
dude.
I'm so glad we actually had this conversation.
Yeah, man.
And hope you guys see him more on the streets.